Road Testament. I'm Mike Spinelli, and we are at Best Used Cars in the World, $10,000 edition.
10 euro.
10 euro, 10 pound, 10 grand.
10 grand.
That's how they say it.
Yeah.
Jeff Musil's here.
Hi.
We're going to be counting down the hits in a second. At Drive. On Twitter is where you're going to like us. No, you don't like.
No. That's where you
like?
communicate with us in under 146 characters.
Thank you very much. See,
Yeah.
I kind of forgot.
Did they add 6 characters?
Oh, was it 140?
Yeah.
They added some characters.
I don't know. I don't know Twitter. I know YouTube. That's the best social media you can get. Okay.
Yes. Also on Facebook, we're going to be probably doing a little more on Facebook.
Yes.
Coming up soon.
Facebook.com/DriveTV.
Yes, exactly.
Cool.
Facebook.com/DriveTV.
I want to know what the first car is on your list, Mike.
Yes, so this is a combination of our list, or well, mine and yours. So everybody's been leaving the comments below. Obviously, last week we were preempted by the Ken Block interview, but before when we did the $5 grand show, people left a lot of 10 grand comments, and a lot of cool. We are all in agreement. That's a good thing about this around here. I mean, because the cars that are 10 grand, like I think we can all pretty much agree that these cars on this list are all awesome.
Yeah.
And some of them are harder to fix, and you maybe have a higher level of difficulty to keep and maintain, but they are all awesome, and they will all be worth your while if you drop.
I haven't seen this
on.
list, so I don't know if it's true.
All right. Well, yeah, that's right. You haven't, but you have a couple of your own.
Yes.
So let's just start with BMW because everybody seems to love the E36.
E36.
First 6-cylinder.
Hold on, E36 3 Series or
E36 M3. We're talking.
All right.
First 6-cylinder M3 came in many different flavors. Came in a sedan or a convertible.
Cabrio, yeah.
And the coupe, of course.
Yeah, this was my car of my high school generation. Everyone aspired to be. You knew? You were stalking me in high school?
I was stalking you in high school. I knew we would be here, sitting here all these years later.
Yes,
So.
after our radio show.
Yes. Man boobs and the chimp.
I think that the M3 is actually a great choice for this. E36 those were great cars. Actually, they were simple interiors, nothing much to go wrong.
Right.
And they're still the generation where you can work on them in your own shop and not have to have 3 computers to do diagnostics.
Right, and still pre-traction control.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yep.
Holy God.
Awesome. I mean, probably one of the best chassis ever built outside the E30, but a different car, a very different feel, much more substantial feeling car. It doesn't have that sort of little car, throw it around. I mean,
no, it was more planted.
It's more planted.
Better planted, rather, and I think the suspension setup was...
Well, it's a brilliant, and it is just a brilliant car to drive. And talk about, communicating, driver communicative steering.
Yeah.
I mean, still awesome BMW steering. So, I mean, that's...
Great choice.
There's absolutely... also, strange, little known fact, first M car with SMG, but not in the States. It had an SMG.
Not a car you would want to buy, because if the E46 SMG was crap, I'm assuming the E36 SMG was crap, even though I didn't even know that there was an SMG back then.
Yeah, you don't want... I mean, SMG didn't, they...
Was it like an automatic craptastic? Doesn't matter.
I didn't even know it was here, so I don't know what I know it's probably the same, similar to the first-gen SMG and the E46. Probably made some software differences and stuff. But anyway.
Okay,
so that's cool.
You have alternatives.
So we have the top 10 list, or the top list, and the alternatives. Alternative to that, E39 540i sport suspension.
I can't believe you can get the cars for that cheap. That's a great car.
I mean, it's a tough one. You're going to have to go maybe 100,000 miles. It's a little harder to...
maintenance would be extreme.
Yes.
But that is a fantastic choice.
You get the sport pack, and you get the 6-speed, and you have got the budget M3, because it is awesome.
Except for the fact that it weighs more.
All right.
Budget M5.
Budget M5. Sorry.
Because the E39,
the budget M5.
E39 M5s are still around 20 Gs.
Exactly. Because it's the best.
Which is the best sedan to this day.
Right. That is a chassis design and chassis execution.
Because it's not too big like the sedans of today. It was bigger than the coupes back then.
Yeah.
It's like the perfect balance. I drive Alex's M5.
Yes.
Even with all the crap in it and how much more weight it has because of the fuel cell.
Right.
It's a freaking great car to drive.
I just want to point out that we did 2 takes, and I said M3 wrong twice. So just a little behind the scenes crap. I had to point that out because I'm, self-deprecating. Anyway, next car. Absolutely not German. not at all German. Not at the least
you're an
bit
idiot.
German.
What? No.
Yes.
No.
No, because I've got.
We haven't even said what it is yet.
We haven't, but I have viewers to back me up. It's a 2002 Trans Am, Pontiac Trans Am WS6. Oh, what?
Oh, what?
Problem? Is there a problem?
What is that? Oh, what? What?
Why, you got a problem with American
You want
cars?
to throw down? Okay, anyway, I've never driven one.
You hate America?
No, I just don't like the way it looks. I've never driven one, but
Right.
I will say Big Muscle, Mike Musto from Big Muscle,
Right.
says that is a fantastic car to drive.
It's an amazing
So,
car.
and I believe everything he says about muscle cars and about those breed of cars.
Yeah.
So I trust him, but I don't like the way it looks. It's like no.
All right, it looks like a circus wagon. But here's one thing about GM performance cars. You want to buy the last one before they canceled it. They got rid of it. It always is the one, they got all of the little things that they had to fix. They fixed them all, and then it was gone. It's the same thing that happened.
We got too good.
Oh, it's
Must
good.
move
We
on.
finally got it. Oh, yeah, time to get rid of it. Like, it was the same thing that happened with the Fiero, because everybody, dogs on the Fiero. The 88, or the 87 GT is a great car.
Yep.
So, I mean, maybe great is a little,
Next.
maybe a little too much of a stretch.
Next.
Oh, by the way, alternate for that one,
Yeah.
obviously Camaro SS, Camaro Z28. All right, we don't have to go
More
deeper
than
into
that,
that. Okay, what about the 1998 Acura Integra Type R?
Good choice.
Yes. Probably, okay, so granted, they only brought 1,000.
12.
All right, it's 12. They brought like 700 one year, 800 the next year or whatever. And
neither of us can
98.
still do math because 700 plus 800 doesn't equal
It's not 1,000.
or
It's
12.
it's more than 1,000. I mean, there are enough out there that if you dug and you really, really scoured the boards, you could probably find.
It's a hard one to find, but that's a good choice. I like that car.
Probably. I mean, first of all, maybe the best handling car of its era. Front-wheel drive.
Front-wheel drive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what else can you say? It's an Acura, right? So it revved to what, 8,200, 8,100, or actually it revved to 9,000, and then they just redlined it at 8.
Yeah.
But
What's the alternative to that, though? Because that's a very hard one to find. So I don't
all
know.
right. So if you can't find that one, Acura RSX Type S, of course.
Yep.
Because it's like the baby version.
Yep.
A little bit of the baby
choice.
version. I mean, honestly, like it's about the shifter and the engine, but probably one of the
Well, it's
best
the driving experience.
driving experience, right? Yes.
Seat, steering wheel, shifter.
It's a car, I mean, a lot like the BMW in that it just is a car that communicates so well.
Yeah.
It's an amazing car that when you shift it, like the way the shifter feels in your hand, there's all this automotive cliches, but like that's what build up the experience of driving that car.
Yeah.
It's you feel everything about it while you're driving. And that's just something that if you drive a new Honda,
You can't.
you just don't feel that.
Yeah.
You don't. Everything is padded behind a lot of the new systems, for whatever reasons. It's another show. But the also there's an alternative to that one.
What?
And I'm only saying this because they're really hard to find. Late '90s, early 2000s, Civic Si.
That's actually the best choice out of all those. You're fool for choosing other
and
two.
I
out of
only
it.
I only added as an alternate because at the 10,000 level, right? Because you could probably get them cheaper.
Well,
it's just
you
that
gotta find
looking
a clean one.
Yes, it's so hard to find one that's
Yes.
hasn't been modded to within an inch of its life.
Yes.
I mean that's really
The clean
thing.
one's the best one. The one that has nothing done to it. Clean interior, clean exterior, no aftermarket parts.
Yeah.
That's the one you want to own.
If you could find one, I would pay 10 grand for it. I mean,
Really?
even though you probably
Do
go
you swear by that?
No,
Okay.
I won't swear.
Next.
Okay, so then we're down to Porsche 944 Turbo, which is a very
Brilliant
risky,
choice.
brilliant but risky
I
choice.
saw a lot of people commenting about that.
Yeah.
That was probably one of the largest commented car to get.
Yeah.
Of course, with our very European audience and
Yeah.
demographic, and of course with our, I guess you can say, car enthusiast audience that necessarily doesn't have $100,000 to buy on a car. That's actually a great choice.
That's a great choice if you got giant brass nuts and a really awesome set of tools.
Yes. Yes.
Because if you can fix that, I mean, honestly, like the better skill in all of these cars, the more skills you have, the better you're going to be.
Off you are.
But that one specifically, that could cost you what you bought it for every year to maintain it. So, alternate, in case you don't want to go for the full Monty on that one.
Mm-hmm.
You want to know what it is?
I'm looking.
Take a guess.
Say
You want to guess? All
Say
right. Screw it. You don't care.
The missus.
Toyota MR2 Mark II.
Yep.
Turbo.
You
Fixed roof.
have the non-turbo.
I have the non-turbo. But the turbo one with the fixed roof is the one.
Cool car.
It's great. I mean, honestly.
Lotus Elise type territory.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. But a little bit, it feels a little bit more substantial. They used to call it Bambi on ice.
Why?
Because it's a little snappy.
Got it.
You know, the rear can come around on you really quickly because it's a mid-engine car. And
That's the thing. Everyone says that mid-engine cars, I'm going to fault you here.
Go ahead.
Everyone says that mid-engine cars are better handling cars, but they are until you get to the limit where you can't feel it because it will snap.
The limit is so high.
Yeah. So like Boxster, you take a Boxster out on some good mountain Malibu Canyon roads,
Right.
and it's right there.
Yeah.
It feels like butter, hot knife cutting through butter. It just feels so right.
Yeah.
But then as soon as you get it wrong, it's wrong. You're not catching
It's
it.
right. You may not catch it. I mean, honestly, that's the thing. But you're not going to go around that corner quicker in any other car.
Yes.
Once you get to where the limit is.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a tough car to catch, but awesome nonetheless. And again, also another tough one to find, one that's still in great condition and still hasn't been modded tremendously. But if you do,
I have my items I want to add to this list, but we'll finish
all right.
with those.
Let's go to another one that was mentioned in the comments a lot. The 90 to 96 Nissan 300ZX. That's the S32 generation. Awesome car. I mean, I'll never forget the Super Bowl ad. I'm of advanced age, right? So the Super Bowl ad at the 1990 Super Bowl was the Ridley Scott ad. You look it up on eBay. On eBay. And yeah, the other, whatever that other internet thing is. No,
I mean the one that
on YouTube, right?
What's the bill? YouTube? Yeah.
Okay. eBay, yeah, that's right. Yeah, look it up on eBay. You find it on YouTube, the Ridley Scott ad for the 300ZX, and that's why 300ZX, 300 horsepower, just total spaghetti under the hood. You don't know what the hell is under there. So, not if you got to kind of have a strong stomach for fixing shit if you like that one. But just was a spectacular car of the era. And the alternate, if you don't want to go with the complexity, and you can drive a Corvette, you can drive a Corvette without with a straight face. C4 92 C4 LT1 Corvette, because it was the
only if you're from Long Island and have no.
No, only if that would be it's white on white on white. You don't want the white on white on white Long Island edition.
It was a joke, but yeah, that's.
If
I
you're,
couldn't own one because
or the Brits would know as the Essex edition.
Couldn't own one.
No, the thing about
that's off the list. Don't ever buy that. Do
no,
not ever buy a
300
C4
horsepower. No, by the way, if you're going to buy a C4 Vet, that's the only one you can buy, and it's under 10 grand. You can have one. So if you're going to do that,
a horrible car.
It's not. That one's not a horrible car. Again, the LT1 changed everything when they got that motor. Okay. Right. So it went from what 110 horsepower to 300. Okay, go ahead.
I know
wait a minute. There was the last one, but let's get at that at the end.
That's the kicker.
Yeah, kicker.
S2000.
No, not for 10 grand.
350Z.
Absolutely. Neither of those. 10 grand?
I think you can find them.
Maybe 10. Maybe
I think you can find a 350Z or a S2000.
Maybe 10,000 pounds if you use that crazy strong
there we go.
UK currency in America.
This show is not $10,000.
Right.
It's 10 grand.
All right. So if the Brits want to come here and use their your Herculean currency to buy our cars, then they can definitely do that.
S2000 350Z.
Okay.
Two great cars.
Did I go like this?
Yeah. I don't know what the hell is that.
That was Hercules. With the thing. All right, whatever.
With the thing.
With the world, or whatever. Okay. No, but I don't think they're $10,000 yet. So if you're an American,
you can find them on Auto Trader or eBay Motors for 10 grand.
I don't think that's possible.
You can.
Why don't you look it up?
I will. So if I go to Auto Trader, okay, S2000 or what? What do you want?
Look up the S2000. Sure.
What's the bet, Mike?
The bet?
Yeah, if I'm right. Can you buy one for under?
I'll bet you a falafel.
$10,000. Falafel.
Yeah, at Mayaz.
Okay.
They're delicious. Delicious.
And I'm not going to just say it's got to be a proper S2000.
And you got to have
not like 200,000 miles.
Hummus and feta cheese.
Okay. Why is this not working? All right, let's try. eBay Motors, Honda S2000, 15, 10.
Wait a minute, 15. The buy it now is 19.5.
No, okay, all right. That's for an idiot trying to sell us with 24,000 miles.
Well, wait a minute. What year is that? Hold on.
Hold on.
What year was that one on top?
That's a 2004.
Okay, all right.
All right. So here we have a
13, 15.
We have a 2004 for 10,100.
Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, no. Click on it and see if there's a reserve bid. I'm telling you, you're not there yet. You're not there yet on this
10,100. 10,000. 6,000.
6,000. Check the.
6,000.
Oh, reserve not met. Oh, wait a minute, dude. It's not going to happen. Check.
$1.
Oh, $1. Okay, you're right. Actually, cars for $1.
What about a Nissan
350Z. All right, that's.
I spelled it
Or
wrong.
the 250Z, which was only available in Malaysia.
Oh, 10,000. 9,000. Buy it now. I'm looking for buy it now. I'm like,
I'm
buy
telling
it now. $5,900.
Oh, come on. The thing flipped over.
No, it didn't flip over. It's a
Oh, come on.
convertible.
That thing is destroyed. Get out of here.
five.
Roadster damage. It's a salvage title. That's, what are you, out of your mind? Look, 17, 19. There's one for 13. All right, almost. Almost. How many miles? How many miles on it? 75 or less. Show me 75 or less. Oh, 80? All right, 82.
$82,000.
All right, you're not quite at 10,000. Maybe. Oh, there was an 11. Man, all right, so I might owe you that falafel a little, but
You can haggle these guys down.
yeah, you want to drop them $8,000, but
$1.
well, that watch is nice. How much is that watch? So what does that say? Do I?
What's
I
the
win?
last car on this?
Wait,
What's the last car on
whoa.
this? What's the
No,
last?
no. You owe me a falafel. You definitely owe me the falafel.
What's the last car on the list?
All right, last car on the list. And so if you want to consider this one our top pick, it's a 2002 Subaru WRX. Yep. Sport wagon. That's. I don't know about you, but I'm going for the sport wagon.
I do agree with you. I think that is the best car you can buy for 10,000.
Yep.
I would take it one notch further.
Okay.
Saab 92X. Same vehicle for the most part,
Okay.
and I think
Can you get those for 10 grand?
it looks better.
Ian, can you get those for 10 grand? Wow.
Mr. Saab.
Mr. Saab. Sabaru. Mr. Sabaru.
I
everyone.
think that yeah,
Nicer
exactly.
interior. No, that's
92X looks better.
Okay.
Better interior. And I would love to own a car from a car company that does not exist anymore.
There is some cachet to that.
Yeah.
And you can take it to another
Yeah,
place to get it
it's
fixed.
my Saab. You may not, like in 10 years, you have a kid and they grow up and like, this is Saab.
Yeah.
What's a Saab? Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, kid. Hey,
Born
don't
from
worry about
Jets.
it. Born from Jets.
Died by GM.
Wow. All right, so no, it's good. I'm particularly loyal to the WRX because before, America really didn't have the cool Subarus until that one came
We didn't
out.
pick up on the cool trait until a few years
Right.
later.
So there were some cool Subarus,
There were,
before
yeah.
that, but there was, the turbo action, the Subaru that could beat a muscle car at a stoplight. That was the one. That was the one that just sort of woke everybody in America up to the Subaru cult.
You can do a lot with a Subaru.
Yeah, that one, and that's why for 10 grand right now, again, it's a hunt because there's a lot of modded ones, but you really want one that's good. What do you think?
I agree.
What are you making? Paper airplanes?
That's exactly what I'm doing right now.
Well, that's Road Testament or Road Testament.
Road test, amen.
Mint. Best used cars in the world, 10,000. Get your $20,000 picks. This is fun because
like
we
this.
will not have the money to do this. But
And if
some
you want to
people
tell
will.
us, you go to this thing right here.
Yeah, go to @Drive on Twitter.
And that's actually where you got most of the comments.
I did.
Also, the comments from YouTube is actually choices.
Exactly, and also leave those comments below. 20,000 or 20 grand picks if you want to use another currency. That's fine by us.
Facebook as well.
Facebook as well, and we will see you guys next week for 20 grand best used cars in the world.
First paper airplane I've made in years. Ready?
All right, go ahead. Oh, just absolutely terrible.
Yeah, I know.
Well, bye, JF.
Bye, Mike.
See you.